The community of Holy Cross is a Native Alaskan village located on the Yukon River in western Alaska. Water systems in this area utilize circulating water mains heated at a central facility, and the water is continuously circulated throughout the community. Most homes are constructed on wood posts and pads above a gravel foundation. This building method allows air to flow beneath the building, cooling the ground surface and preserving subsurface permafrost for ground stability. Since most buildings do not have basements or crawl spaces, the water and sewer utilities must enter through the building side wall. 2 insulated wooden boxes, referred to as Arctic boxes, are attached to the exterior wall, one for water and one for sewer. The water Arctic box contains shutoff valves for the water service, while the sewer Arctic box houses cleanout access to the sewer service line. Many of these boxes have pulled off the building exterior due to the differential movement of the service lines and home foundations. The gaps created by this movement cause cold winter wind to blow into the enclosures and wreak havoc on water and sewer service. Freezing lines and broken pipes are common. In this video, we will demonstrate how to repair a damaged Arctic box. Many Arctic boxes are in total disrepair and must be replaced completely. Here, we will focus on repairing Arctic boxes that can be salvaged. Step 1. Visual inspection. The first step is to conduct a visual inspection of the box. This should include the box lid, outer sheathing, Arctic pipe connection to the box, connection to the home, and all piping and fittings. All damaged components need to be removed, and the box should be prepped for renovation. This video will focus solely on fixing the Arctic box and not the plumbing inside the box. Plumbing problems such as leaks or non-functional valves should be repaired or replaced during Arctic box repair. Step 2. Patch and reattach. Next, the box should be patched and reattached to the home. Patch any cracks or holes in the exterior sheathing with similar building materials such as T111 siding or exterior rated plywood. When patching the exterior plywood, be sure to use exterior rated materials and fasteners. If one side of the Arctic box is in disrepair, the entire panel may need to be replaced. When reattaching the box to the home, make sure there is a sturdy connection by using lag screws to connect to studs on the home's exterior wall. All seams must be sealed with caulk so there are no gaps for air to pass through. Step 3. Weatherproofing. After the Arctic box is sealed and reattached to the home, metal components should be prepped for rust proofing and painting. The collar on the bottom of the box and the metal hinges may need to be removed from the box to inspect completely. Remove all rust and paint from the metal components with an outdoor metal paint. If the collar or hinge is in disrepair, they may need to be replaced completely. Paint the exterior wood with a primer and exterior paint to match the home. Be sure to apply the paint per manufacturer's recommendations. Monitor weather conditions before you paint, as rain and cold temperatures may impact how well the paint adheres to the surface. The paint is a very important step and will ensure that the box can endure the rough Alaskan weather. Step 4. Flashing. Now that the box has been painted, it is time to reinstall tin angle flashing and rubber flashing over the hinges. These components will keep water from getting behind the wood components, which causes rot. The angle flashing will direct water away from the box connection to the home, and the rubber flashing will protect water from passing through the lid hinge. Rain will run down the building exterior wall and enter the Arctic box if these sections are not protected. An Arctic box's lifespan can be severely decreased if moisture is allowed to get inside the box or sheathing for extended periods of time. This step is absolutely crucial for long-lasting Arctic boxes. Mount a piece of the tin angle flashing the width of the Arctic box onto the exterior wall with stainless steel screws. Apply caulking to the top of the tin where the wall and the tin meet to prevent water from entering the Arctic box. Step 5. Box insulation. After the Arctic box has been sealed, reattached, and painted, it is time to re-insulate the enclosure. First, fill all sides of the inside of the box with 2 layers of board stock insulation. The insulation seams should be staggered to better seal the enclosure and avoid direct entry paths for cold and wet weather. Spray foam insulation can be used to fill any small voids that cannot be covered with rigid insulation. After insulating, the box must be airtight. This is very important. Air gaps are the most common cause of frozen service lines. A small gap, even an eighth of an inch, can cause a service to freeze. Again, make sure that the Arctic box is sealed properly. After the rigid insulation is installed, bagged insulation should be placed into the box to fill any of the voids. Many people use fiberglass bat insulation in garbage bags, but we recommend using a closed-cell foam insulation instead of the fiberglass. Closed-cell foam will be more expensive, but will not absorb water. Step 6. Pipe insulation. The final step in renovating the Arctic box is to insulate and protect the pipes exiting the box. This can be accomplished with slotted Imcoloc insulation and Viscotech pipe wrap. First, install the Imcoloc over the pipe with Gorilla Tape or another construction-grade duct tape. Then, install the Viscotech from the bottom up with a minimum of 2 inches of overlap on each layer. Cover the Viscotech with a black PE-based outer wrap as a final layer of pipe protection. If the piping does not match up with the Arctic box, a portion of the service line may need to be exposed and relocated to line up with the Arctic box. This scenario will require more time and effort, but will be necessary. Now that the Arctic box has been repaired and weatherized, it is ready to endure another long, hard Alaskan winter. The homeowner should have continuous use of water and sewer services. It is extremely important that the Arctic boxes are sealed and insulated in order to function properly. The homeowner and local utility operator should perform yearly Arctic box inspections. Operation costs and lost service time can be reduced if Arctic boxes are repaired using the method shown in this video. Remember the saying from Benjamin Franklin, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." This couldn't be truer when it comes to preparing for an Alaskan winter. An Arctic box that is sealed properly and insulated in October will save time, money, and human health throughout the winter months.